Welcome back to Let's Play Squirrel with a Gun. I'm BurningDogFace. And, I don't even know that I need to really summarize what happened last time. It was white-hot levels of crazy. That's what happened last time. Got a bunch of shoutouts here. Shout out to Elthwar, for example, who says, so does that Snart bracelet mean that Scott actually goes by Snart? And then notes, definitely one of the more pride-filled events I've seen in a game. Reminds me a bit of the game Buck Up and Drive, which had a toggle for LGBTQ plus billboards along the streets. By default, these billboards appear just like any other billboards. Flipping them makes all of them pride-themed. And I actually looked into that. Does it continue? Yeah. Yeah, that was apparently drawn from a... I don't even know if it became a meme. It was a Tumblr post. There it is. What I saw in the post was, this person came out as transgender, and a friend of theirs' little sister, who was just a little child, wanted to show support for that. So she tried to make a friendship bracelet that said trans, except they put the letter pieces in backwards because they're not used to making friendship bracelets yet. So it came out as snart instead of trans. And I thought that was really adorable. I had to look into that, because I've literally only ever heard that term in one other place. Specifically, it's the name of a supervillain. Captain Cold, the guy dressed like an Inuit who fights the Flash. His real name is Leonard Snart. Actually, I believe he's got a sister who's also a supervillain. Golden Glider? I can't remember. Her last name would also be Snart. And, yes, shout out to Derek Floyd, who says, can I see that near here? No, I cannot. Drat. Well, Derek says, the six-shooter is the iconic Colt single-action Army, a revolver designed for the U.S. Army and adopted in 1873. Originally chambered for 45 long Colt, it was also manufactured in I don't know how to say this, .44-40. Winchester, to attract users of the Winchester Model 1873 rifle, the gun that won the West. It doesn't break open in any way, instead using a hinged reloading gate on the right side of the frame and a spring-loaded ejector rod under the barrel to eject empty cases. So reloading one is slower than reloading a swing cylinder or top brake model. Good thing Scott has magic reloading powers, because he wouldn't be physically capable of reloading the gun on his own. That is interesting to me. And shout out to Toric00 on that note, who says, it looks like the reload wedges increase the size of your reload energy. So I guess you can stockpile more and just reload again and again and again when you need to make it hail. And that seems very useful to me. I hadn't even noticed that the meter was getting longer and longer because it appears right over Scott, and I'm kind of not looking at the squirrel when I'm in the middle of a gunfight. There was one other thing I wanted to do. As odd as it might seem. Yep. Just go ahead and equip nothing. And make myself gray again. So this is how I looked when I started the game. And now I'm going to save. And the reason for this is that, well, they bothered to write that song for the credit menu. The credit menu for the main menu. So I'm going to go ahead and just record that song to serve as video 0 in this playlist. BRB. Okay, there we go. Start with that. Actually took slightly less than 2 minutes, which I thought was interesting. But we've got a whole big world to look at, and it's going to be great. And I suppose I should probably start by putting all my clothes back on. No, let's put the watch back on. However, we are going to put on the ring, because I guess that's just going to be bling right now. Yes, there we go. I look ridiculous. Actually, from this, zoomed out this far, it almost looks like it's some kind of cyborg squirrel who's got metal implants. I could see that. Like, not as a serious storyline, but as like a joke storyline in a cartoon. The government turned all of the squirrels into agents. This is not where I thought I was going. Right, I forgot I could do that. Thanks, pop-up. Call a car! Fucking Crystal Caves-ass sound effect right there. Woo! Ooh, you do get a little more air. Yes, this is where I thought I was going. Oh, the western house is right there. Damn. Yes, the lava house. I should probably get up there before I read this out. Couch. Then this. Then this. For an upholstered chair, this is holding up against molten lava surprisingly well. Oh god, I'm on the windowsill. No! This is not a helpful camera angle, squirrel with a gun. By the way, just so it's acknowledged out loud, like it's not like it's a secret or anything, but I just want to acknowledge it. The acronym for this game is SWAG. And I don't think that's an accident. What the hell? I thought there was another squirrel standing next to me and spinning for just a second there. Okay, made it to the stairs. That's the hard part. Yoink. Okay, so I've done that. Given what I need to do, that goes in there. First, let's open this case again. It keeps like closing it. It keeps closing itself, and that's not helpful to me. Okay, I made it to the bed. This is how I got to that one. The first time. Scroll, 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 scroll. Here it is! Shout out to Nintendo fan Link, who says, "Hey BDF, at timestamp, when you turn the camera to the left, you can see what looks like targets you can shoot above the lava." And so there are! I didn't even notice those before. So thanks for that. Maybe shooting them does something, or maybe it doesn't do anything, but it can't hurt to try, right? By the way, loving this playthrough. I had my eye on this game for a while now, and watching you play it convinced me to buy the game myself, after finishing watching your Let's Play, of course. Well, thanks for that. Very flattering. I very much appreciate that. And, you know, shout out to Roshin and Gundy's Lackey for showing support on every single video. Yeah, this is why I went and got a fresh clip for this. With the dispenser right there, it felt like a silly usage of bullet power, reload energy, whatever you want to call it. I knew that was a bed that came out of the wall. No! Oh, I got greedy and tried to make that jump. Aw, nuts. Okay, the bed did stay down, so that's nice. Let's go ahead and regather all these acorns so I don't feel so bad. Okay. Oops. Crap. Well, now what do I do? Oh, never mind. The fence, not bench either. Shelf! Yes, the shelf mysteriously reappears on the wall. There we go. Top shelf prize. Golden acorn collected. There's one other garment here. Wait, I never opened this? Or did this never appear before? Jammies! Oh, man! Oh, I'm adorable! With the little footsies and everything, the giant footsies. You know, because squirrels have very big feet compared to the rest of their bodies. Again, human-sized zipper. Looks like I'm running around in long underwear. So I guess I got the spicy house finally perfect. Oh, wait. What am I doing? Let's shoot the damn window out. Oop. Oh, energy. Squirrel wearing clothes, carrying a gun. I can understand why you would assume it's me. Man, somebody stole my car. It probably faded out when I died. Thinking what the difference is between the, Is it me, or is the tail on my health bar longer than it used to be? What's the thing of the differences between this regular pistol and the revolver there? And I was reminded of, Oh, right. That's right, there's a dress code here. There we go, overalls and cowboy hat. Did I get that flag already? Could have sworn I did. Okay, yes. Wait a minute. Oh! Isn't that like the asexual flag? The people who aren't attracted to anything? Maybe adding the Pride DLC changes all the flags. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. I already had it from the beginning. Well, I guess I unlocked it by pushing the button. If I go and push the button again, will it... Yeah, and that one's the trans flag now. If I go and push the button again, will it just put all this stuff back in the closet? I didn't realize it would make the entire game more queer. That's very funny. Yeah, and I see a bi flag over there. I'm sure that the sovereign citizen fucking loves that. So I kind of get the impression from the comments about sovereign citizens that they're not the most open-minded bunch. Oh, I was starting to say with revolvers and pistols. It's reminded of the first episode of that series, Sleepy Hollow. They did, like, Jesus, 10, 15 years ago now. Where Ichabod Crane gets frozen during the Revolutionary War, essentially, and wakes up now. Or the cop's gun gets knocked out of her hand, and he picks it up and shoots at the monster, and then drops the gun and runs, because all the guns from his era have only one shot. And she's like, you idiot! And she like grabs it off the floor and like fires 3 times into the monster to no more effect than he did. And he's like, what do you mean it had more than 1 shot? Just completely mind blown. And in fairness, the guy went straight from flintlocks to semi-automatics, so, Okay, enough of this. That was a good lead, though. I liked that a lot. I did kind of prefer seeing my logo everywhere, but I suppose it's nice to have representation everywhere. I don't even know what that one is. This purple circle and a yellow background. I mean, there's a lot of them. I remember reading what the first lesbian flag, which had an axe on it, like a labris, which was a weapon specifically associated with the Amazons, who, I don't know if you knew this, were hella gay. Actually, while I'm standing right here, you know, this led down to the boss fight. Derek Floyd had another comment about technology. Yes, shout out. Father has completely lost his mind in using an M1 Abrams main battle tank to try and kill a squirrel. The big gun is an M256 120mm smoothbore that makes whatever it was aimed at cease to exist. I have seen a ballistic gel dummy torso get exploded with a tank round that went through it like it wasn't even there. Even the tank's pintle-mounted M2HB heavy machine gun and that guy's Russian RG-6 grenade launcher are overkill. And given what we've seen Scott do and what he's capable of, Father might actually be onto something. Guns down from heaven. Ah, crap! Apparently I had been standing right on top of where a... Right on top of where one of the ramps was, so I just kind of slowly flipped over as it rose up. Mid-air, J-turn, fuck yes. Oh. Football? Hey, fuck the gun. Let's see, what's the toughest thing I have here? Well, probably the bomb suit, but that's kind of an example. Not the dress or the dainty walking animation. Let's put the... Oh, fuck it, I don't know. Let's put the sweater on. Sweater and the bow, just because. I don't know. Countering that. Hello, football players at the Gridiron. Wait. Reflective sunglasses? These are all agents! I didn't notice because their ties, shirts, and jackets are all green. They just recolored the agents and put football helmets on them. I was kind of expecting... Ah, yes, the ball at the opposite end of the field. I have to get that past all these guys, don't I? Okay. Go! Oh, geez! Oh! Ha! Can't tackle this! I'm going all the way! What? Oh, grenade launchers. Oh god, they've all got guns! Okay, they're sore losers, I see. Look at all these acorns. What's he punching? You've got a grenade. A fucking pistol in your hand. Oops, I hit something. Can't I pick that up? Oh, some of the grenades didn't blow up. Useful. Can't pick up this dead body. Where did that grenade launcher go when I blew myself up there? Oh, I see. Aim higher. I wasn't arcing high enough. Hey, there's one of them up there. I don't think they enjoyed that very much. Outfit, you say? Or a garment, I suppose, would be more accurate. Cheering crowd. There's no one here, by the way. Football helmet. Hell yeah. Looks like the sweater was the right choice because now I'm on the blue team. I match. Ha! I can see one of them is on top of the goalposts. I think it's goalposts. Touchdown and field goal. I guess that one is for what I did. Field goal. Yeah, I know what that is. Fly flag there. Where did the ball go is the question. There! No, that's a helmet. Every single one of these guys dropped their helmets when they died. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's easy. I just gotta go, say, here. Oh, no, wait, no. They're both appearing on that one, which suggests I need to do it through this one. And then... fuck yes, throw it to the uprights. Crap. Oh. Oh, good, you can climb this. I thought I was going to have to get very creative. Touchdown! Huh. Thought it didn't skip the animation unless I was carrying something. No? I like that latching noise when you grab onto stuff. It doesn't make any sense, and it is very satisfying. Field goal. Look at that. That's I have completely completed the gridiron in the span of this one video. Is that a shed? Oop. I forgot I could just walk through that because I'm so small. It's a lot of vases, whatever. There's... And once again, we have found a building with no doors. Like, maybe it's this shed belongs to, like, fucking Plastic Man or something, and he can just slip inside a crack in the wall or something, but I'm gonna need to shoot a window out if I can find a gun that doesn't blow up. Gun! Well, there's the timer, so I'll just do this. It's set up like a sauna in here with wooden benches and such, but there's a shitload of potted plants and vases just sitting around everywhere. Okay. Weird. Well, in any event, I'm BurningDogFace, and I'll see you on the next episode of... Once again, I almost said How to Hit a Man. White grass panel, that's weird. On the next episode of Let's Play Squirrel with a Gun. And Scott continues causing mayhem. Till then, have yourselves a lovely day, Burning Dog fans. Later.